As 2024 draws to a close, there is no better time than the present to reflect on the last 12 months and for me to ask myself this very important question. Did I achieve the goals that I set myself all the way back in January? Well, I had 3 things in mind, so let's go through them and see if I was able to make good on them, beginning with goal number 1. My first goal for the year was to improve my Spanish skills, y creo que he mejorado mi nivel de español este año porque puedo entender los hispanohablantes cuando veo los videos de estudiantes, pero en el próximo año quiero practicar más y tener más conversaciones en español. Overall, I'd say I've done really well with my Spanish this year, especially when it comes to comprehensible input, so listening to Spanish speakers and understanding what they say, and especially when it comes to videos at my level, being able to understand those really well, sort of like a lower intermediate, has been really good. I've been using websites like Dreaming Spanish still, really helpful. I would say I've still got a long way to go when it comes to my speaking skills. They're taking a bit longer to develop, but hopefully that's something I can work on heading into 2025. My second goal for the year, which followed on quite nicely from the first, was to make a trip to Spain at some point this year, which I'm very pleased to say I was able to achieve. In fact, I made the return trip to Tenerife just 6 months after my last visit there, and I have to say it was absolutely incredible. So great to be back on the island. I got to see dolphins again, explored the tourist hotspots, and even took a trip to Big Nasty's Jamaican restaurant in Costa Adeje, and I have to say it was actually really good. In fact, I made a whole TikTok on my experience there, which I'll put in the description below. It got nearly 500,000 views, which is utterly insane. It was so good to be back on the island, really nice weather, and I cannot wait for even more trips to Spain in the months and years ahead. My final goal for the year was a bit of a rogue one, and it was to dye my hair. And this is one that I unfortunately didn't get around to doing because I'm going to be honest, I got a little bit scared. I was like, what colour do I use? How do I do it? Who do I get it to do it for me? It was all a bit daunting. So I didn't dye my hair, but as you can see, I did, however, get a brand new hairstyle, or several different hairstyles. So I told you at the start of the year that my plan was to grow out my hair and then go from there. If you look at the video from the start of the year, I had a complete buzz cut, number 1 all over, and now, December, my hair's grown out, my afro is huge, and so now it's long enough to style it in different ways. So in September, I got twists for the first time, which is really cool. I think they make me look kind of awesome. And then this month, I got cornrows for the first time, and these are amazing because, you know, the hair just stays in one place, it's all nice and compact, it looks amazing, and yet I get to keep all of my hair, which is really important. And you know, the journey from having almost no hair and having a buzz cut to now having a huge afro and being able to style it in all these different ways, that is an incredible achievement in itself, and something that I'm very grateful for this year. So overall, 2 out of 3 goals achieved for 2024, improving my Spanish skills, visiting Spain once again, and even though I didn't dye my hair, getting to have brand new hairstyles for this year was absolutely incredible. It's been another year of big success. I'm really happy with how things have gone, and hopefully 2025 will be the year that we continue to thrive. Woo!